It's been a long time since I have really, truly reviewed any sort of gameplay. I usually do my own. However, I feel like I've done my own so many times. Um, I've been winning a lot recently, so I usually like going over losses more than wins. Just a lot more to learn. However, I had a better idea. Go over some top 500s. Obviously, they're higher ranked than me, better than me, quote unquote. I've seen some weird plays, but this is guy's rank 1 right now. Rank 1. He is a Psylocke player, so shout out to him. Super cool guy. Okay, I mean we're in a team fight right now, so let's just see what everyone's doing. So we have the casual Loki up here on defense right now. We have Wolverine in the middle of kind of everything. Invis. Kind of, she's like off to the side, you know. She's not like Wolf on the front line right here. Psylocke is pretty much main, and then Tank is main as well. So everyone's kind of near the point right now. Everyone's pretty near the point. And the people on attack, we have Cloak. Their tanks were frontlining, but they just died, so that's why she's kind of quote-unquote frontlining. But not really. She was backline, but not frontline due to the tanks being dead. Your Psylocke was... Okay, we're kind of main, too. This is interesting. And then this is where you die. Yep. And you are kind of on the flank. You are flanking, or... You probably walked through main. And then you're backline with Cloak. You know what is very interesting? This Psylocke right here. I feel like a lot of people don't... I mean, like, that's not true. I shouldn't say a lot. That's not true. I should say as much as they can. They don't use the off angles more or the other areas you can come from. Like, for example, everybody at one point in this game goes through main. Usually in the beginning, you will try main. Why? What's the point? Go this way, or get Strange if he's open and portal around, or get all mobile characters and get around here. And maybe you can climb up here, or maybe you can portal to the side. That happens a lot too, but maybe even go further back to just, you know, set up. That happens a handful of times. You can portal behind, but I just feel like, why would you ever play main? Like, why? Why would you ever really try the main choke when you can gain an advantage of high ground right here? I guess it's just easier and more common and, you know, less worry, but I mean, still, why not? This is the rank 1, by the way, rank 1 Psylocke player. Literal rank 1 Psylocke. Like, if anyone else says it, it's incorrect. It's this guy. Which is very interesting because I usually don't like to see Psylocke on console due to the fact that she's very aim heavy. And that's just obviously some people can aim like crazy, so shout out to them if they can pull it off. Me personally, I don't take the risk. I usually go for melee or projectile. Interesting. They double support ulted very quickly. Everyone's alive right now. Loki ulted. Did Loki ult before? Okay. Oh. Okay. Their Cloak ulted right now. And then before it ended, Loki stacked it again, and the defense Loki ulted with the invis copy. Invis on the defense does not have it. Okay, so that he was just making sure it stayed up as long as possible. I get that. That makes sense. This Psylocke just popped off. Got 2 kills. About to ult. Okay. We get the tank. We get the invis. Do we end it early? No. Okay. Maybe a second early. Okay, the rank 1 Psylocke right now. Probably, I mean, there's, you know, obviously probably wouldn't even get anything with that ult. I wouldn't say that's a bad ult. I mean, bad ult as it didn't really get anyone, but good ult as in there's no real, like, pressure to do anything. You already lost a fight. But they lost a fight because, their second support didn't have ult yet, and they had the support ult longer. And they pushed up main really hard. They won that main choke. They dominated the main choke, and they kind of forced themselves onto the point. And the other team didn't really adapt as well as they could. And they kind of stayed together and didn't really back up at all. I feel like maybe they could have had a better chance if they literally just got off point and backed up. Maybe they would have lost the point anyway if they did that, but they would have survived longer if they just played out of the cloak ult, wait for it to end, and then move in. Probably have invis by that time. Maybe at the last second before they cap the invis ult on point and try and win that fight, that team fight off of that.
What a difference.
Okay, we got another team fight going here. We're still main as Psylocke, which is interesting. Okay, they got destroyed by Emma. They use invis, unfortunately. That invis ult, I don't think it was the greatest placement. Go back a bit.
What a difference.
Okay. You're out of it. You're out of it. You're out of it. Only people in it are Invis, Wolf, and Emma. But they all kind of get pulled in, but kind of backed out. The damage is too much, and then these people out of it get stunned. Yeah, I feel like the invis should have been placed, the invis ult should have been placed a little more back. And again, I also want to mention, they grouped up on main a lot, and they have Psylocke a flanker. I would not, at a high level, personally place Psylocke as a front line or main. And if I'm going to support my one tank, I'd rather go a different character than Psylocke. Okay, so we're going after Loki now. We don't really take that fight, which is interesting. I feel like, I mean, yeah, he probably would have lost with just his DPS output and his healing. But we died anyway. Yeah, I mean, probably could have played that better with just probably focusing the Psylocke, the Loki. Probably should have stayed on the Loki. That Psylocke just, holy crap. What an ult. Let me see this. Were they? No, that's not you ulting. That's... Oh, wait. Is that, No, it's not Loki. Where is this coming from? This is coming from you. Okay, it doesn't show you using that for some reason. And then we get 2 with the Bucky ult. So what happens here? Oh, you got one-shotted, two-shotted, one-shotted. Okay. They were just low. It was a really, really, really good timed ult. And you invis out at 1 HP.
This will do nicely.
Your team's dead, so being in the backline distracting 2 people doesn't have a lot of value. We're not playing amazing right now. I feel like when we flanked the Loki, definitely could have been better. Okay. We're ulting tanks. I feel like there's 2 mistakes we made there. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't really justify that ult. You ulted the tanks, which you'd never want to do as Psylocke because it doesn't do that much damage. And you also ulted while not knowing if Loki had lamps or not. You always want to know if the enemy team has a Loki, if there are lamps or not, because this completely nullifies your ult. So I can't really defend that. That just wasn't really that good.
That's better.
Again, we are... I want to point out we're main. We're using our cooldowns on main. I can't advise. I'm not at this rank. I'm not at this level. Officially, I'm like three rank tiers away. But wait, is it 2? Oh yeah, I'm like 2. I'm like 2 rank tiers away from this rank, but I can't say I'd advise this. I don't know the big strategy behind forcing main, using cooldowns on attack on main. Just go up here. You have Psylocke, you have Emma, you have Mad, you have Loki, Bucky. These are all people that would benefit from being on high ground. We're also not flanking as Psylocke. I pointed that out before. I'm always told to flank as Psylocke, but I also personally think it's a good idea because frontlining as Psylocke in a high level doesn't really do a lot.
What a difference.
Okay, we're taking an off angle now. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. What was her HP? You know she was scared. She got down to 23 HP. 23. You know this person was terrified. You know this person was terrified. What are you looking at?
Getting hurt too easily. As cold-hearted as your name suggests. Double kill! Step aside. Let's do this.
Okay. We won that off the, hold on, what the hell? Who killed her? What am I talking about? How did you win that?
Us against the world! I was wrong, but thank you. Watch me
Always glad to help, partner.
We got Loki. Okay.
as your name suggests, Frost. I suppose that helps.
Cloak dead. She got killed by the ult, so just low. You got killed by Emma.
Step aside. Psylocke. Just the way I like it.
Side jumped. You ran. You ran. Huh.
Sayonara.
So they just outlived Yeah, their cloak also ulted, so that's how they lived, and they just won the fight. As soon as their support ult ended, they killed the cloak, and then theirs was slightly longer, and then they got the picks. Looking to ult. Yep. That cloak doesn't have invul? No. Oh, wait, what? Ah, wait. Was she? Oh, you know what? I think she was trying to get her ultimate. Eh. Yeah, I think she was trying to get her ultimate, or there was just too many people already dead. Yeah.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Their cloak does have their ult now. They might use it soon just to stop the momentum.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Okay, we're looking for a flank here. Maybe we force lamps. Okay, we force lamps. Yep, we get away. Can't do anything to him. We get in the cloak ult. We're still on the Loki, yeah? I don't know how I feel about leaving him.
This will confuse them.
Okay. We do get the mad pick before he gets in the support ult. Okay, we get the cloak. We get the Loki. Very nice. We might die to that. No. Or dash. This is smart. They dash to the other side, knowing that there was a little space to go into that they can't be hit by the ult. We're in and out of main. I don't know why he does it. I mean, every time this person flanks, they don't really commit that much. Like, that Loki probably could have died. He didn't have lamps. There was nobody really peeling for him. I think he could have got it. I really do. We did get the cloak, though. The wolf's dead. They're up, too. Okay, we ult that, get the Loki, get the mag. Confirm 2 kills. Very nice stagger. I thought that he would have more focus on the supports, but he kind of goes for everybody. I mean, Psylocke's damage can provide going for, or like, it allows you to go for everybody, but I feel like with her kit, it's a lot more beneficial to get the supports. Okay, oh, interesting. I mean, we get him. Both supports are dead. I feel like you probably could have shot him sooner, but they're trying to port. Get the support all out. We don't have any support ults right now, so we're trying to just stay alive. Maybe play a little safe around cart, yeah. See, his lamp is out. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him there. Okay, we're going into supports now. We see Loki low. He TP'd away. Thankfully, the team cleans up and gets the team. Yeah, that's interesting. I feel like we probably could have been on supports a little more, and I feel like we could have flanked a little more that time. Everyone was also grouped up. If the enemy went Moon Knight, I feel like that Moon Knight would have had a field day because everyone was so grouped. Okay, no, we're not main. Beautiful. I love to see this. We're flanking. Very big. Getting some good damage in. Alternating in and out when it's dangerous. Yeah, yeah. No, I love to see this. Very nice. This is what I wanted to see in the beginning. Nice, nice. We're getting in and out. We're getting damage in. Right now, I want to see him go. Okay, there you go. That works too. They did support. I was gonna say go high ground and try and look at the supports, but they stepped out. Okay. I suppose we're trying to just get the clones to get their attention. Yep. Popping ults, big. Okay, now they gotta support. They popped Emma, Loki. We popped our cloak, yeah. Our support is better than theirs. It might outlast the cloak, or the, I saw, nope, Psylocke gets Loki. We have no supports. Definitely lose this one. Can we hold off till they get back? No. Psylocke does not contest in her ultimate either, so using that would not have any effect, so kind of just GG on that one. We're staying up here? No, okay. We're going all over the map, making sure no one can really be comfortable. It's good, smart. I like that. On the supports a bit, making them turn around. Forced lamps. Pull the mad, good pull. Just a lot of pushback right now, making sure they can't really get a lot of space or anything going. I like it. Looking for a quick pick here. Yeah, this is good. Need to make sure that it's not a full team fight. Okay, it's unfortunate. You match Loki with Loki. Yeah, okay. Ours is a little better. We see that Psylocke. We want that Psylocke dead, you know? Okay, we back out a bit, trying to get out of the ult. We match theirs with ours. We see the Loki in the back. We want him dead. He doesn't have lamps. TP's out, though. He's got nothing. He's dead. Nice. Very good. We got 3 dead. Up big time. Mag jumps. I think that's the second time he had to do that. We go for a cancel. There's no way, though. Not with Psylocke.
What a difference.
Would have been really crazy if they pulled it off, though. Just pulled off a crazy, like, 600 HP combo. Psylocke didn't take it, though. It's interesting. The enemy Psylocke's just out of the game right now. Ooh. Hit the beautiful combo. Very nice. We're actually winning that. They have around 2 dead. 3 dead now at spawn. Ooh, big damage on Cloak. I think, yeah, their team, the defense portal back. Psylocke's too low to touch. That's how they defend for 3 minutes. A lot of pushback, a lot of aggression, making sure they can't get any space. Getting good picks in, focusing supports. That was good. That was really good. I wish I saw a little bit more flanking from Psylocke. I was very interested that I didn't. They played main a lot. And this is the final scoreboard. But I mean, yeah, I mean everyone played well. I'm just a little more surprised that it kind of came down to the support alts deciding the game and who could get the picks in the team fight is really what it came down to. It didn't really, the flanking wasn't necessarily, even from Psylocke, wasn't necessarily a big factor. And I kind of wish I saw more of it because I feel like this person here had a lot more opportunity to do that, but never really committed. And maybe it was just too dangerous. Anyway, that is rank 1 gameplay right there. Definitely not me, but I'm glad to review it. That was super cool. Very cool to watch. Very interesting. I don't know if I really learned a lot. I like flanking. I like it. I enjoy it quite a bit. So I didn't really learn anything, any tips and tricks there. But, you know, good game.